Uganda's really had women many have seen as the most beautiful of all time. Some have even set trends almost every woman has adopted to, so as to look or behave the same way. A Facebook post to find who Uganda's most beautiful woman of all time is, and over 1,000 reactions. It stated, "We are searching for Uganda's most beautiful woman of all time. Tell us who she is and why you think so." Ugandans from across the globe commented with many Ugandan women names, not forgetting their wives, mothers, relatives, crushes, and role models. However, in the over 1,000 comments, the names that kept coming up were Tororo Princess Elizabeth Bagaya, Chadondo East MP's wife Barbara Kyagulanyi, former Uganda Investment Authority Executive Director Maggie Chigozi, and musician Juliana Kanyomozi. The celebrated Tororo Princess made headlines as an ambassador and a top model in the 1970s. Today, viewers believe Bagaya would still feature as a cover girl of top international fashion magazines, just as she did more than 4 decades ago. Respondents say she remains physically striking even in advanced age. At 82, a lawyer by profession, Bagaya was the first female East African to be called to the English bar. She was also a renowned international model. A comment that really explains why Bagaya is the most beautiful woman in Uganda was from Magomo Eden Musa Hazard. It stated, "Just ask me and I will proudly tell you she is Princess Elizabeth Bagaya of Tororo Kingdom. So elegant and too bright a lady that served in the most feared government in the world in the 1970s. Because of her beauty, she represented Uganda in Hollywood's blockbuster movie Shena. Of all time, she played the shaman of Zambuli Kingdom. What a beauty and blessing to this country she is.
A golden girl child shall come from the depths of Gujara, and she shall grow in wisdom and be the protector of the Zambulis and all their creatures."
The survey also declares former Executive Director of the Uganda Investment Authority, Dr. Maggie Chigozi, as a beautiful soul on Ugandan land. Her courage, talent, and natural beauty also saw singer Juliana Kanyomozi's name pop up increasingly as Uganda's most beautiful woman of all time. It appears that Maggie Chigozi and Juliana's beauty has to do with non-physical attributes. The two are seen as an inspiration to the younger folks. The famed ghetto First Lady Barbara Kyagulanyi also made it to the top 4 names that increasingly came up in the search. Barbara is not only admired by her elegancy and discipline, but also for standing by the ghetto president Bobi Wine, now Chadondo East Member of Parliament Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu. Other mentions were New Vision TV's own Lynn Komgisha, research guru Dr. Stella Nyanzi, actress Mariam Ndagire, among others. But what is the psychology behind beauty? One could ask, what really defines beauty? A relationship counselor, Hilary Bainomjisha, explains.
When you fall in love naturally with a person, what happens? It means that where you find, I naturally love this person, she is so beautiful. For you describing what your eyes are seeing, but your eyes have relayed what they have seen to the brain, and the brain has analyzed the symmetry, the figure, the color, the eyes, the shape of the nose, how far the nose is from the eyes and nose. All that has been analyzed, and then the brain has cut out a skeletal implication on the genes and say, this one has the genes I need. Because when you don't lack genes, you'll find someone, if you have similar genes, someone will even be repulsive. Even if they describe her as beautiful, you'll say, yeah, maybe, that is not my type.
Some women believe that when they apply makeup, they become beautiful. But Bainomjisha says when a woman uses makeup to enhance her beauty, her relationships are bound to be artificial.
People who are symmetrical, especially on the face, we look for asymmetrical partners. And that is the genetic genes determine the way you look. And so the asymmetrical people require symmetrical people to balance them up so that their offspring become better. So you will find that if a person looks at the history of their exes, those exes they have loved so much have same characteristics of beauty. You'll find someone madly in love with another and saying this is beautiful, then you come and you wonder how beautiful this girl is. But for them it's very beautiful because she has the genetic components the viewer does not have. Then they meet, and when the perception is right, the only problem is that today there are other factors that have come in. Things are no longer natural. People do a lot of makeup, people do a lot of so like makeup interferes with the natural look, so you fall in love with the makeup and eventually it goes off. It becomes too artificial. They put artificial even eyelids and stuff like that. But in the natural form, your genes are supposed to identify the genes you like in a person, and therefore you will call that person beautiful. For you, this is the word you have, but you don't know the analysis that went behind in terms of genes.
With this explanation, should Ugandans still consider a woman's physical appearance and rank her beautiful?